UX questions. Your user experience questions answered in 3 minutes or less.
Harmony from Boston asks, what do UX people mean when they say high fidelity? I love that question. Thanks for asking, Harmony. This is UX question number 79, and I'm Ben Judy. What is high fidelity design? Well, this is a direct sequel to episode 58, in which I answered, what is low fidelity design? So go listen to that before this, and you'll have a more complete picture. Hi-fi design is using advanced tools and methods to create digital mock-ups or prototypes that almost perfectly resemble the look and feel of the final product in great detail. You'll hear the term pixel-perfect visual design. The most popular tool by far these days for hi-fi user interface design is Figma. See episode 20 for more on tools. But you have others out there. Sketch, Acture, Adobe XD was somewhat popular but seems to have been abandoned by Adobe while they try to buy Figma. Lo-fi design, as I said before, is cheaper and faster and great for early ideation. So then why do hi-fi design? Well, you can get more granular in testing not just content and major functionality, but also the detailed aspects of UI components. Hi-fi design lets you test and analyze the use of color, typography, icons, illustrations, photography, even really detailed aspects like line width and white space. These are important concerns in the design of a digital product. But in a good design process, they should come after the prior concerns like core functionality and content strategy. Hi-fi designs can be interactive or non-interactive. I tend to use the word prototype to imply user activity and motion design, whereas I'll say mock-up if it's a static hi-fi screen with no interactivity. But often these terms are used interchangeably, and I think there's some nuance lost when we do that. One thing to watch out for is stakeholders or clients who demand hi-fi design at all stages of the design process, because they lack the ability to envision the product from a lo-fi wireframe or sketch. Teaching separation of concerns, the difference between information architecture versus visual style, or navigation versus branding, is sometimes necessary. Not all UX designers do hi-fi design or do it well. You can specialize in UX as a researcher, or information architect, or interaction designer, or usability specialist, and not get into hi-fi design very much. Go back to episode 40, what are the most essential UX skills? But hi-fi design skills are very much in demand, and if you want to be a UX design generalist, you definitely need to master the visual aspects of hi-fi design, especially as a visual UI designer. Keep asking your questions about UX. Next time, I'll answer the question, what's the difference between UI and UX? Hey, it's Ben Judy. Thanks for listening to another episode of UX Questions. If you'd like to hire me for a small consulting engagement, go to uxquestions.com/Ben, because that's my name, and you'll find all the details about what I can do for you and how to hire me. Now, I am a practicing UX professional with a full-time job that I love, but I'm also available on occasion for small consulting and mentoring engagements. I teach a variety of interactive workshops on different UX topics, the kinds of topics we talk about on this show. I do one-on-one and group mentoring, where you can receive customized personal advice and coaching for your UX career. I lead design critique sessions, in which I give you an expert review and tips to improve the user experience of your product or service. I do public speaking. I'd be delighted to come to your company or industry event and speak about user experience. Just go to uxquestions.com/Ben. Read the details, fill out the short form, and I look forward to our collaboration.